that I got to.
All right, so we're calculating the area, and you said you've gotten a chance to look at this below. The area is, and you're going to know this formula for the rest of your life.
A equals pi times r squared. Yeah.
Pi times radius squared. Good. And here the radius is 5.
Yes.
So that is.
Well, but then again, you also have to multiply it by 2, wouldn't you?
The pi. 5 is squared. Squared means multiply 5 by itself. 5 squared means 5 times 5, which is 25.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the worst part. Okay. You have to take pi and make it 3.14 and multiply by 25. So you have to use long multiplication. It does say you can use a calculator in this. Is that true?
She says it is, but it's not.
Okay. Yeah, that's inconsistent. All right.
Because she gets it from, she doesn't do this. She gets it from a place. So.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So let's do one by hand here. You put the one with more digits in the top, including the decimal, one with less on the bottom. There's 2 decimal places, so we're going to move our answer left 2 decimal places.
Yeah.
Start with 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. That's a 0 with a carry of 2. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 5 times 3 is 15. When you move to the next digit, the 2, you put a 0 here. Get rid of the old carries. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And then you add these numbers up. All right, so that's 0. 7 plus 8 is 15. 5 with a carry of 1. 1 plus 5 plus 2 is 8. 1 plus 6 is 7. And then you move the decimal to the left 2 places.
78.50.
Yes. Okay. Now for our lesson today, what I do not want us to do is spend time multiplying. So we're going to set these up, but we're not going to multiply them. I'll leave that to you to do and have mom or dad check that if they need with the calculator. So let's look at number 3. All right. So the formula here is pi area. It's good to write it every time until you've got that formula down. Pi times the radius squared. The radius is 9 squared. What is 9 squared?
9 times 9 is 81.
There you go. So you just want to make a note somewhere that you're going to multiply that later. I guess I could do this for you. Why don't I write down the answers?
Okay.
That way you've got them. I'm going to put them in different.
Okay.
Actually, I'll make this better. I will snip this in from my other screen, so you'll know that that's what it equals. But you got to show your work. So now the next one's a little bit different. What's different about problem number 4 that's different than problem number 3, besides the horrible drawing? Is it like that on your page, or did it get wet or something?
Oh, it's a crinkled piece of paper. Okay. Really weird.
Yeah, it looks like the eggs I get from Walmart sometimes. Okay, this one, they're not giving you the radius. They're giving you this distance all the way across. What is that? What is that called, if you remember?
Is it? Yeah, wouldn't it still be the radius?
It's the radius is half this.
Oh,
so the diameter goes all the way across.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just like I knew it was something like that. I thought the diameter was around for some reason.
That's something different. And the radius is 1/2 of the diameter.
Yeah. So I would. Okay. So it would be
1/2 of 5. What is that?
It would be. Pencil's really not working. Would be a. Would it 1/2 times 5 is 1, or sorry, it's 3, 2 and 1/2.
2.5 or 2.5, we could say.
Okay.
Okay, so now that's enough here to find the area. The area of the circle is pi r squared.
Yeah.
Okay. Pi is 3.14, but now you're going to square 20 or 2.5. So this one's got
Okay.
even more multiplication. 2.5 times 2.5. Could you calculate that for us, please?
Yeah, hang on. 2.525 is 5 times 5 is 5 times 5 is 25. 5. Sorry. 1, 5 times 2 is 10, 11. 0, 2 times 5 is 10. 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 5. That is 615. But then, I'm sorry, no,
You're
it's
close. You're close. It's 6.25.
6.15. Wait, why would it be 6.2?
You missed a carry somewhere.
Oh yeah, I did. Forgot to add one. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so that's 6.25. So you've got to do 3.14 and 6.25. Okay, you don't need to do that now. Let me give you the result of that because we want to get coverage on all these questions, but I'll give you the result here. That way you can check it until you, or work it until you get that answer. All right, so that's that. Let's take a look at the next one. Next problem here is, ooh, boy, you got a bunch of tough ones here. So let's do the next one here. Maybe one more, and then we should switch to the other page just to see. All right, so again, the diameter in this problem, the diameter is going all the way across. Okay, so the diameter in this problem is 1 kilometer. The radius is half the diameter.
So it's a half.
It is a half. It's 0.5.
0.5.
Yeah, and now to find the area of the circle, pi r squared, pi times 0.5 squared. So I want you to give me the result of 0.5 times 0.5, please.
0.5, it's 1.
You're multiplying. Try it. You're not adding. Multiplying.
Oh, you're multiplying. 2.5.
Try again. You got to move the decimal over 2 places because there's 2 decimals.
Oh, okay. It would be 5 times 25. It would just be 25.
Or 0.25 because you moved the decimal over to the left 2 places.
Oh, I was doing it to the right one.
Okay, and you will work that out later on, but here's the result. Now, one of the things that I've not been doing, and I hate when I neglect to do these things, is we're forgetting about units. So let's go back to problem number 1 that we did there too. The answer is 78.50, but the units of area are the units squared. Same thing in problem number 2. The answer is, you'll get this, but it's centimeters squared. 2.5 inches. Sorry, that's not the answer. 19.65 inches squared. Right. So you got to add the units. You can't go without them when you're doing these problems. All right. Let's do one more before we move on to the other page. The other page maybe we should have done first, but all right, let's look at this one that says 1.3 inches for the radius.
Mm-hmm.
So the area of a circle is pi r squared.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving you the radius this time, 1.3 squared. So I want you to come over here to the side, 1.3 times 1.3. There's two decimal places, one for the first one for the second one. When you get your answer, you're going to move the decimal left 2 times.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and try that for me, please.
Yep. $1.69.
I agree, 1.69. So the area of the circle here is going to be 3.14 times the 1.69. Okay, so you're gonna have to do that on your own. Let me give you that answer here. All right, so that becomes, let me snip it in so you know. All right. And then let me give you, for the last two on that page, let me just give you the answers so you can maybe work backwards and before we move on to the other problems here. You feel like you know how to do them, just need to work them out? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then this one is 2.3. Nope. All right, so this one, it's kind of rough without a calculator, really. Like your teacher's not giving you any favors here by making you do it by hand. And then the other one is, get that number. All right, so there you go. There's your answers at least. Okay, moving on to page 2. Did you try any of these?
No, hang on.
Okay, that's okay. Maybe did you need these numbers, or do you want to grab them from the notes later?
I'll just read it out. Okay, there we go.
All right, so before we move to page 2, there are two relationships to know. We've already kind of talked about them. The diameter is 2 times the radius,
Mm-hmm.
and the radius is 1/2 the diameter, or the
So it's
diameter.
whatever the radius is divided by 2
Well, you got to be careful here.
of the radius.
The diameter is 2 times the radius. The radius
Oh.
is half the diameter. It depends on
Oh.
which one you're solving for. Okay, and you'll eventually just know this without writing these down, but you have to be very careful. You have to look at the problem and decide, well, which one are they asking me for? Are they asking for the
It's
radius
diameter.
or the
This
diameter?
20 divided by 2 is 10.
Yes, 10 what? What are the units?
10 inches.
Yes. All right, so it's that simple. I mean, you're either given the diameter or the radius, and you have to convert.
Mm-hmm. For these at least. But then what's the radius? It's also asking for the radius.
Which problem are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I was just misreading. Never mind. Radius of the circle is 9 meters. What is the diameter? It's 9 times 2, so 18.
What are the units?
Meters. So 18 meters.
Good. All right, next problem here. The diameter of a circle is 64 centimeters. What is the radius?
It's 32 centimeters.
Good. Next problem here.
Radius is 30 yards.
Diameter is 30 yards. All right, I think I can get 2 problems in here at a time.
Diameter is 43.
So you're
feet.
you're saying the wrong word,
Radius.
but you're doing the right calculation.
Yeah,
Yes.
radius. And radius, that would be 32 millimeters.
Agreed. And the use of R and D are pretty standard in this world.
Yeah.
Okay, last
Diameter 7 inches. It's 14 inches.
you're going the wrong direction here on this one.
Oh, it's division.
Yes.
Oh, so it would be 3.5.
Okay. I like it. Last one.
The radius of the circle is 2.5 meters. What is the diameter? It would be 5 meters.
You got it. Okay, good. So on to page 3 here, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Page 3 are unit rates. We were doing that yesterday or 2 days ago. So got that down here. Kim and Ben are planting a garden. Kim plants 24 flowers in 2 hours. So there's Kim, and then we've got Ben. So 24 flowers in 2 hours. Ben plants 33 flowers in 3 hours. Whose rate is faster?
Divide each 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. So I guess Ben's are 11.
And you gotta give this. So it's 11 flowers per hour. Units are really important right now. How about Kim?
Hang on. Kim does 12 flowers.
Okay, so who's faster?
Kim.
Yep. All right, why don't you try the next one on your own?
Okay.
Basically the same thing. You find the 2 quantities and divide. Numbers are a little bigger, but you can do this. And let me know if you have any questions along the way.
Okay. Anne's bakery is faster because she makes 150 loaves of bread per day, and Mark only makes 140 per day.
That's correct. All right, questions on this? Wait, how to
No?
do this? Okay. I don't know if we have time. I'll do this next one here just because we're now running
Okay.
out of time. But you do have some to do on your own, so don't think you're out. You actually have quite a bit of work to do. Multiplying is pretty slow here. So Dave here is 125 feet in 5 hours, and Eric is 175 feet in 7 hours. Really important that you write the units, feet per hour. I don't
Okay.
know if we did that in the last one. This other one here is 35 feet per hour. Okay. So the units are super, super important. You can't just say, Dave. You actually want to give Dave and give his rate, feet per hour. We didn't really do that in the last one, loaves per day, but you want to do it in terms of a rate there. All right. Any questions before we head out here? Probably basically done for the day.